What happened now?
There's two lights. They'll figure it out. I don't know how it'll happen.
What, you don't know what you touched?
No.
Oh. Sorry about that, guys. We
CNG Creations.
had to start another live. We ain't sure what happened. You say CNG Creations, what you said?
Yeah. He asked what's going on.
Oh, not much, man. Just, you know. Just trying to make things. Made a adjustable jig. Messing around. Ain't it showing the comment? He's scared to touch it.
I am, because I don't know what I touched last time, so.
Hey, plywood. Oh, sorry, CNG. It's a squaring jig, bud. So yeah, it's just, I seen one. I don't know where I seen it. Probably on YouTube, I'm sure, or who knows. But the one I seen was similar to this, but it didn't have no adjusting holes. So I made some adjusting holes, and I just bought these squaring jigs at Rockler. I think they were $8 a piece or something, just because I was too damn lazy to cut me some plywood square. But it works pretty slick. You can put it together and glue it, whatever you want to do. Leave it in there, 20-30 minutes till your glue sets. And then you have it. So, pretty slick, really. It's got a smaller one I'm cutting out here for like 3x5 or 5x7s and 8x10 picture frames. I'm gonna make a smaller one here. Just hadn't got to it yet. But this is the biggest this one will make, which is, I can't remember, I measured it earlier, 30 by I think 25, which is pretty pretty good size frame. And then I had this one in there earlier, and it was 5 holes in on the corners and 4 holes in on the dividers, and I believe it was 22 or 19 by 22. I believe it was. Yeah, by 22. So yeah, I mean, there's multiple sizes you can go there just on that jig alone. Yeah, they are very, very helpful. I've made several other different jigs. I got a easy squaring jig. Nothing like you're just doing a old panel or whatever. This is a squaring jig here. Got two square points here. And then this here, you would just lock it in place, hold it all in place. That's pretty simple. Made it for a bench top. tapering jig. Yeah, it's nothing fancy. That works pretty slick. I just use some T-track, put it on the table saw and lock her down, man. Simple as heck. There ain't no such thing as enough jig, man. It's looking pretty clean. Shit, that's because we blooded out yesterday, CNG. Oh, we try to keep it clean because, shoot, I've had this thing where you can barely walk in here, man. Like literally. So, yeah, we're working on a little bit of everything. A lot of projects going on. Got a new video coming out Wednesday. Custom door build, guys. For those that didn't hear me talk earlier on the other video. You're right, you can never have enough jigs. I got several different jigs. I just kind of showing the ones I built lately. Never have enough bar clamps either. I'm sure you've seen our wall of bar clamps, haven't you?
I think you're just gonna keep on waiting on him to come clean your shop with you.
Yeah, you're supposed to be waiting.
You're gonna go show your bar clamp wall?
Yeah, CNG, have you seen our clamp wall? We got a little over 300 of them. Of course, we got them. They're long ones back
Got
there.
hidden.
But.
And then some long ones up there.
Huh?
I'm showing the long
Oh,
ones.
yeah, we got a lot of stupid wood in the way right now.
Yeah. We had Wi-Fi installed today, so
Yeah.
it's kind of a nightmare.
Yeah, so, we had about half of them used up yesterday.
Yeah.
Show them a sneak peek of what they're going to see.
There's just a little sneak peek. Only 4 people got to see that.
Cool.
Never have enough clamps, plywood said.
Never.
And I completely and wholeheartedly agree with that man. You chowing down over there?
I am.
You're supposed to give enough to have for the whole class. There's only 6 other people in here.
Shit happens. Dude, that's what most of my clamps are. With Harbor Freight clamps. I love them. Them bar clamps, I love them suckers. I mean, we got a whole damn slew of ponies over here that we took off because I hate the damn things.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate them. And that's just 2 of them, but we're going to use it for our mechanic shop. We just ain't got our mechanic shop built yet. We ain't got enough going on.
You know, like 12 or 10 years, we'll have those things done.
Exactly.
Maybe. Oh, she's on the line. She commented and said, I learned once that when they're pissed off, they buy them more clamps.
You are correct, CNG. You cannot beat that. My daughter-in-law made us dinner. Thank you, Kylie. All right.
Kylie said, let me know if you want more cookies.
We're badasses, Kylie. You should have just given us the whole pan. You want some cookies? Well, come on, man. Come on over and we'll do a build too. How's that? Or do you want me to come over there and clean your shop, being bearded like you want to do it? I don't throw shit away, so you're going to have everything you still had. It's just going to be in different places. I'm just saying.
Different places, yeah, no shit. What happens here?
Yeah. You won't be able to find her like it does, Landon.
Oh yeah, that would be a blast.
Hell yeah, man. So I can't keep track of everybody. Where are you exactly, man? I'm in Oklahoma, close to where the hoot owls fuck the chickens. You're right at home, yeah, no kidding. I don't. Everybody South Georgia.
Yeah, vacation.
Damn. Me and the wife want to go to Georgia. Might have to. Sugar cookies. Hell to the yeah.
You tried to recreate those, whatever they're called.
What?
The sugar cookies with the. You can't really say that we don't have very many trees out here.
Yeah, we cut our tree down pretty much. No, we don't need more cows, really. They're really good, but thank you. Save for tomorrow.
I don't know. I'll ask them some of those huge guys.
I can understand. We are fixing to start something up. We got see, we got 2 in June and 1 in September for sure. And that's just if we just go to them. So we're trying to get our stock built up. But our regular jobs, man, it's like never ending. That is for sure. Yeah, it's pretty humid today. Got a chance of severe storms tonight, including tornadoes. We're up in northwest Oklahoma, north of England by about 30 miles. Well, they can look it up and it gives them a reference.
They'll be knocking out of doors.
It's alright.
We only have like 7 houses in Houston.
Yeah. No, all they gotta do is go to the Jiffy Trip over here, convenience store rather, what are you gonna call it, and ask where Mike Jones lives. You'll get a few funny faces from them, but they'll tell you where I live.
Why the hell do you live there?
Boomer Sooner, yeah.
No, I'm OSU at least.
Oh, I don't mind it. If they're playing against each other, I'm Boomer. If they're not playing against each other, I go with LSU if they're playing, somebody else. But I'm not a big into the sports. I like watching it sometimes, but
You don't like it when I like it, people.
I just don't have time to sit there and watch it. Hell, I'm lucky to have time to do what I need to do. What's that?
Who's that?
That's one of them.
Oh, your Insta lives?
Yeah, Marissa lives old school. Okay, Cowboys. I'm good either way, bud. What do you got working on this week? Anything cool? Okay. CNG, you got anything specific you're working on, or you guys? What do y'all do? You guys take to your shows? What kind of product? Oh yeah. Well, that's good. Getting stock back up. That means you sold some stuff. That's a good thing. Oh yeah, I'm with you, man. Me and Jake have been talking about doing that. CNG. We got some oak. I don't even remember. I got it from somewhere. It was packaged. It's a trim, but it's already shake. Let me grab it. I'll show you. I'm not sure what it was from. I'm sure somebody had something for stairs or something. Let's see if you can see that. See how that is? We got a crap ton of it. We were just going to stain them red and white, where they need to be. Glue them down to a board, probably, pin down them or whatever. and then do our stars and everything. So yeah, they're about, I don't know, 3 foot long, maybe 30 inches. Yeah, 36.
So that kind of sitting, so I'm in the
Old Kurt log.
jail.
Yes, sir, you should, plywood. You should make him get it out. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't have a CNC or engraver or anything like that, CNG. We're wanting to, but man, it never fails. Something else comes up, you know. I'm wanting to get me a surface sander so bad. That's my next one. Is getting a surface sander. That'd make my life a hell of a lot easier on that checkerboard you see sitting there. Could send it through there twice and been done with it. Instead, I sat here for an hour sanding on it. Oh, plywood, that's no excuse. My son lived 2 hours away from me, and he'd come help his old dad if he really asked. Now, I'd have to have the wife cooking supper and lunch, and I'd have to buy the beer, but man, it's pretty cheap labor, really. Yeah.
Did you ever came up and bit through my jeans into my cap?
Oh, how'd that go?
Wonderful. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I was showing CNG what we talking about making some of them flags.
Oh, yeah.
Showing what our plan was, we just haven't time to do it yet. He said, my deal is getting the stars in there. And I'm like, yeah, that's what that was on CNC or laser and everything.
Do you mind, wonderful town of 50 stars?
Yeah.
I can do it. It's just not one of my time to hold it.
Right.
It's more valuable just than like,
Exactly.
stars.
Oh, like just a surface sander, like a 1632. You know, 16 inches wide, but you can flip it and get 32 inches sanded out of it. I'm not picky. I like jet. I like grizzly. I mean, I like jet tools. On my table saw's a jet. So we were looking at Rockler and Woodcraft. Do they? I'll have to get on there and look. I want to go up to Missouri. I think it's St. Louis or Springfield. I can't remember where their big grizzly store is. I think it's somewhere up in there. It's not very far from a buddy that lives up there. What kind of price do they got on them? How big are they? Springfield, yeah, I think it's Springfield. I just can't remember. I got a buddy that lives up in Webb City, and I'm like, shit, that's just a couple-hour drive from there, I think. If that. $1836 maybe for a little over 1K. Yeah, see, I was looking at the 1632 jet, and I think it was either 13 or 16. Of course, it depends on what size motor comes with it. you want. They're two different ones, same size, different motors. But I think one was 1.3, one was 1.6 or something like that. So they're about competitive. So okay. Getting still sitting there, guys. Two horsepower. 295, not a bad price. Yeah, damn, that is a good price, man. That's a really good price. Crap. Might have to get up here and see about that. I'll have to look it up later. Is that an open-ended one, CNC, or is it just 18-inch, straight 18-inch? I know I've looked at the specs and then the reviews on the Jet. Okay. They say, quarterly or maybe, depending on how much you use it, maybe annually, you have to go and readjust it. It starts sagging at the end. I wonder what Grizzly would be like. Of course, I'm sure Grizzly's a lot better built. So. That'd be a 36 inch. And shit, that'd do anything I want to do. Maybe more. What all kinds of stuff do you build, CNG? I guess I know I've looked at your page. I'm just terrible remembering. Oh yeah, we build cutting boards. Yeah, usually if they're big at all, I'll build them in two pieces, send them through the planer, and then glue them together, and they just have to touch up that joint, but it still sucks. I hear you. Nothing welcome signs. Everybody, the way they talk, them things are pretty hot. One thing I don't build yet. But, who knows? We built a lot of big projects. We did that build here a while back. Top table, end tables. We have the door build we're doing right now. shoot, I wouldn't either, man. That's easy money. Easy money, man. That's what it's all about. Right on with you. That's what we do. Me and Jacob and my daughter Autumn, we contract for municipalities and water districts to do all their operating procedures and water sewer repairs. So yeah, we're hooked up to 9% of the time. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I see Birded Vikings live right now. I would, yeah, I figured that was coming. The three of us. Your wife, I guess, you and your wife, and who? If it's not your wife, please forgive me. My wife and my mom. I mean, very cool. That's pretty cool, CG. That's pretty badass. I felt pretty blessed to get to work with my kids on both of my jobs.
Not just me and my wife. Not one that's
Yes, sir. I understand. Yeah, I see that plywood. Well, I don't know if you guys watched my intro or not or whatever, but the Dan's Homestead is named after my late father. He was a woodworker and a diesel mechanic, and I'm third generation woodworker and carpenter, however you want to say it. We've done it all. So I just felt I wanted to honor his name. Is how I come up with that, guys. Thanks, CNG. Looking forward to it, buddy.
I remember that.
Yeah, I already know we got the box.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go down here. Have to be divided.
Yeah, I already read it. Yeah. We got on it,
5 people. Mom's on there.
huh?
Mom's on there.
Oh, I think it was.
She's not created an account, but she gave it to me. Oh, I told her.
Jesus.
That's mainly what I was doing about that.
That's all right.
I understand.
I guess we can call it. I think it was a good one. We had a good conversation with CNG and Plywood. I think it's great.
Alright, well,
Well, Plywood, buddy, I think we're going to get off here and call it an evening. We got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow and well, hell, the rest of the week. So
yeah.
try to beat this rain, but I don't think that's going to happen. But thanks, man. Thanks for coming on. We'll try to do a live. What?
Once or twice a week.
Huh?
Once or twice a week, maybe.
Once or twice a week. Ray and Sandy's woodworking. Hey, everyone. Hey, Ray, how are you? Maybe we'll stay on for a little bit. Ray and Sandy's. What all creations do you make? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, might as well. A little bit of everything. I hear you. A little bit of everything too. I don't know if you guys, if you've seen this or not. This is a square jig I made. This one is, I think it's 25 to 30, if I remember. Hell, I measured it twice and I didn't think I'd remember. Yeah, 25 to 30, that's as big as this one can go. But you can go down, you know, whatever. I had a 19 by 22 earlier in here, which would have been 4 over on each bolt and 5 up. I am going to make a smaller one for like 5 by 7s and 8 by 10s maybe. That's what I'm thinking. That's 7. Sweet, man. Awesome. We'll subscribe to yours too, man. Heck yeah, good. I can. Well, I'll do it real quick. Not a big deal.
What kind of lucky would I remember?
I bet you do. But you look it up and do it. Thanks for subscribing. We're going to do the same to you guys. How long have you been on YouTube, man?
Heck, we're already subscribed.
Are we?
I guess so.
Okay.
I think we have 302 subscribers.
Sweet.
I guess I don't remember them.
Shoot, I've watched so many, I can't remember everybody's name. I'm making birdhouses tomorrow. I have order 10. Heck yeah, man.
That's one heck of a market.
Make that money. I don't know if you guys get on there. We don't remember.
Did we ever report on it?
We didn't do a build on it, but
Our
we got.
last live. Our last live we did a long time.
Yeah, last live we did a log cabin build. That birdhouse, nothing crazy. I just used the scrap wood up. But I was going to show you. I think I got a picture of it. We were just messing around out of scrap and made some RV birdhouses. I'm actually thinking it's on the text message. Yeah. Is that what you mainly make, Ray? Or do you guys do other stuff too? Like I said, Jacob said we're subscribed, but I guess I fumbled the ball on that one. I usually try to watch people's stuff. Must be in Messenger. I know I do too.
Heck, we can't find pictures of it, can I?
Right?
A lot of outdoor furniture.
Sweet. Huh? Yeah, we just built a bench for my mom. You put that book where I see it. Oh, no. That's pretty good. Yeah, we just did some birdhouses. Not crazy. That's the old coil stock I had from when I was doing construction all the time. Decided to use it up for the roof and then plywood walls, obviously. Nothing fancy, but yeah, we put a little antenna on it. Guess we could get one down to show it. You want to?
Yeah, let's do this. And we'll get to what's happening now. This just shoots into noodles.
Right. Move this jig. Have some more good stuff.
Oh, we'll get on top there, dude.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did sent that to them, didn't we? Kind of made them after. Made it. Well, they gave us the idea, and we just kind of made it our own style. I fumbled the plywood. I've been down that road, done some dumb shit like that.
Let's do the purple. Oops, I thought we got it.
Yeah, just a second.
Get the purple one, I like the purple one. Maybe something about it.
Here's the purple one. The antenna, I guess, is not one toed, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't know where it's at.
Antenna goes right here, guys. So we made a removable that way when we're packaging them or
Here,
Or moving them. You don't have to worry about breaking them. Of course, put a couple manholes in the back. But yeah, here's that log cabin we did the first few we did. Yeah, it sounds like it has been a long day for plywood.
Oh God. Only one cable I've been there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I actually had one break on me one time when I was lifting it up. It like to fucking kill me. Them things are way heavier than you think they are.
Yeah, they are. And when I was going to college,
Especially the insulated one, commercial doors.
when I was going to college, never mind that snap.
I guess I don't, but I think I remember you telling me about it.
Yeah. That was not a fun time. The little one cord rush didn't have to put them on season.
Right. Well, that's about when that house was built.
Oh yeah. From fence pickets.
Yes, sir. We built a few of them. Matter of fact, we sold four of them here in the last couple weeks. You know, fence pickets, I don't know what they cost you, but man, I get fence pickets down here, they're crap. And they're $4. And they're only about 9/16, maybe 5/8 on a good day. Of course, I can get rough cedar 1x10x12 for $20. So I spend a little more just because I like a little bit thicker wood. You know, if I want to put a screw into it or whatever I'm doing, planters or whatever, gives me more to glue to a nail and screw. A lot of times on the planters I do exterior screws. That way they don't pop apart on me. But fence pickets, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just not my cup of tea. Thank you. We appreciate that. This is a checkerboard we're working on, Gray. Jacob came up with the idea. I was thinking the same thing, but I just glued it together. He said, coasters. We're going to have a piece of maple frame around this, and then we're going to build a stand for it, about 4 inches or so, and put drawers in it. One going out one way, one going out the other. That way they can put their pieces in there. I built a few of these in the past, just with fluted oak for the box. It didn't put no drawers or nothing in it. I donated one, oh gosh, this was 7 years ago maybe, when I had my bar. Yeah, it was Down Bikers Association. They supported us very well at the bar, and they had a guy die, one of their members. And, they were doing a what was it?
Memorial run.
It was a memorial run, but they were doing donations, and you know, you can either donate money or whatever. And I said, hey, you know what? I think I got something pretty cool for you guys, because I even made the checker pieces for it, and I epoxied the whole thing, and I gave it to him. I said, you just take it and auction it off for, you know, to help with the funeral costs and everything. And they come back a couple weeks later, and I said, hey, how'd that do? And they said, you wouldn't believe it. Some guy, they didn't know who it was, paid $1,700 for that thing. And it was only made out of oak. And what it is, I stained every other one a dark walnut and left the other oak clear with no stain, and then I just epoxied it. It was nothing crazy. But you want to go upstairs and get that one I made? That other one I made? I'll show you the one that I made, identical to that other one. I kept one for me. I sent Jacob to go get it. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that I could help. Hey, the vineyard, how are you, sir? In here, I'm going to show you the square jig I did. Of course, I guess you're Brian. I didn't realize your name was Brian, man. I apologize. Anyway, this is square jig. 25 to 30 is the biggest it'll go. And of course, you can adjust it in. I had a smaller one in here. But I've seen this, like I said, I talked earlier, seen this on, I think, a YouTube channel or heck, who knows. Could have been Norm Abram, I don't remember where it was. But it didn't have the holes in it, so I made the holes to adjust it. So, I just wanted to share that with you, Brian. So, here's the one I made, oh gosh. Like I said, 7 years ago or so. Nothing perfect about it, but it's literally just oak. And I didn't have enough epoxy to finish this one up. Of course, it's my personal, so I didn't care. But yeah, that's the fluted oak here. And then the bottom. I'll take it a little bit closer. But yeah, we're gonna make one about 4 inches tall with just two drawers with the drawer got to be out of wood.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it here forever.
Yes, I left this morning. It took me about 5.5 hours to drive. A couple hours. Man, 5.5 hours driving. I feel you, buddy. I feel you. Thank you, plywood. I used to play checkers and chess a lot when I was younger. I couldn't tell you the last time I played it. Oh, don't say that, Ray and Sandy's. Buddy, the more you do things, the better you get. Don't ever say you're not that good. That just means you will never explore your inner self talent. Man, you know what? You know how much shit I screwed up in my life? A lot. Like David said, a lot.
Me too.
But one thing about woodworking, usually you can fix your mistakes. Yeah, this one here, I think it was only 1.25 inches. Yeah. 1 3/8 inches. No, it's 1 3/4 inches. Yeah, so these are individual pieces. Screw that, guys. That's a pain in the ass. This, no big deal. You take, this is walnut maple, and you just sandwich walnut and maple together. Get however much length you need, to get your 8 rows, and then let it glue up, let it dry, and then the next day cross rip it and flip flop it. As long as you have a good blade, not gonna be that big deal. Oh, plywood. Well, I have, unfortunately. What's that? Yeah. We have thought about going around doing some learning episodes. Actually, we're going to do it. I got a young lady that approached me here a while back. As a matter of fact, she graduated high school Friday night. She invited me to come to her graduation, and I'm going to go to it. She wants me to teach her woodworking because she is going to college and wants to do woodworking, but she's going to go and have her degree in history just in case woodworking don't pan through for her. But I think she'll be surprised. She does some pretty cool stuff. She paints dragons and stuff. She's a pretty talented little young lady. So I am going to do some teaching classes with her. Hopefully she won't kill me for putting her in the video. But I keep rambling on. So what all you guys got planned for the rest of the week? Huh? Probably. I know, right? Huh? We have to put it at the door. Give me one. Is it? We can go do that. So we have it current. Yeah. Music. Usually what you do is you have your mortises already done for your hinges, and you have 2 brackets. You screw down to it, and you hang with wire. That way you can spread both sides and top on all edges.
I didn't even know he left.
Okay, you're back. You run away, or you like me? You have technical difficulties.
You didn't have him, I have him.
Shit, all I gotta do is show up and I have them. I don't even have to be a part of it. Internet problems. Yeah, we just got our internet put in today. We were having problems. We had to put a Roku on the TV. For some reason the TV wouldn't link up to our internet. So that's how we're running it now. We got a collaboration on that wall of all kinds of wire.
Yeah. That's the thing to lose. There's 6 plugins and they're all used up.
Yeah, that's within 1 foot. There's 2 more on the other side that are used up too.
Yeah, and the only tool that's actually hooked up is the planer onto it.
Yeah, on that on the 6, yeah. It doesn't happen very often. Well, that's good, man.
You're lucky.
You're luckier than we are. I've had a lot of hell lately. Our internet in our house, which is 100 feet or so away from the shop, 150, something like that, it just ain't very good. Same company, but it's the wire that you're getting ready to do fiber optic. And so we were struggling with that. I had to run a new wire to our shop, direct line, so we can to do our lives more better. More better. Jesus.
More better.
Better.
Oh, better.
Ray, you guys done any welcome signs like an old barnwood or anything, or you just do your cedar pickets? Yeah, grab some, because I'm thinking about doing something. He said he was, Ray, earlier when we were talking to him. Big old rider, cool. What we're gonna do, we bought some old barnwood, from an old boy a couple years ago. Here's one piece of it. It's a half lap. Gonna be building. I ain't sure what we're gonna be building, man, to be honest with you. We're talking about doing a, what was it, coat rack we're talking about doing, and then,
We have a list. Back in the list.
a mail holder. I think Autumn wants a mail holder.
Yeah, mail holder.
Oh, an antique. We're wanting to do a rustic sitting bench, right? That's what we were gonna do. I seen a video on one. I don't remember who made it, but it's pretty cool. So do some mortising and tendon, maybe bring the legs up through the bottom. That'd be kind of cool. Yes, sir. Understand that on the router bits. Oh yeah, that's what we're going to do. A rustic. It'd be like a picture frame jewelry holder with that old. I call it hell screen, like 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch metal screen, like chickens or rabbit houses. I made one for my wife here a while back. I said a while back, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. It's pretty cool looking. So yeah, that's something probably gonna do. We'll leave that out now so we can build it. What's that? It's a router template.
The letter templates?
Oh, they're in that drawer.
Yeah, I'm just curious on how they're gonna look on here if we're gonna do
Right.
it.
So you do you freehand write or do you use a template or what do you do, bud?
I could be freehanded when I wanted to.
Like 2 inch, 3 inch,
They're 1.5 inches.
part of them or all of them?
Part of them are 1.5 inches, and then some of them are 2.5. I think 3s would be really good doing a welcome sign.
Yeah.
Router up and burn it real deep. That makes sense.
Seeming to think I remember one of your videos. Do you use your template? Do you spray paint them and then write them out, or do you use the template? I watched somebody do that. I think over the weekend. Could be thinking wrong on you though. Vineyard, what are you up to tonight? Said you just got home, 5.5 hour drive. Got any big projects going on? Looking better, dude. You're working out, right?
Trying to get this damn thing to work a little bit easier. It's unlocked. It was a little split.
Oh, it's always different.
Yeah, that's always kind of stiff.
Well, I looked at it and I turned it and I'm like, ooh.
You were not here when
Yeah,
you painted them.
watch. Very loaded.
Yes, sir. I do remember you. I did watch your video over the weekend. Matter of fact, were you live? Was your daughter going to do it and then you started doing it? Man, I've got a terrible memory. Jesus.
Well, we only have about 700 things to remember every day. We'll do everything.
Yeah, you just had to buy more like her. Probably did what you can. No, it's straight through. You gotta do it straight through. No, I read it. It was I know I watched the video.
Eric Roden is who he watched. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that was her name. But I'm pretty sure because I remember him mentioning it. Oh, Eric was like, oh, okay, all right, well, I just remembered option one, so. Well, man, when you go live again, if you want to, let's go together, man. We don't mind. It's still tacky. If you spray it though, it'll lock it in. You better get 2 coats on that side.
I'm gonna get 2 coats and then fuck around sanding in my fellow wall. I'm gonna do 1 coat till I put in.
I'd probably do 2 coats because the spraying is thinner than brushing.
Oh,
And then that way when you do a concrete take that you make that smear.
yeah, I learned that lesson. I learned that lesson very hardly.
Yeah, me too. A long time
You
ago.
remember teaching me that one?
Yep, I do.
What?
Yeah, why did that happen?
What do you use? Oh, what do you use? Well, what did you do?
Yeah, right. All good, man. We all have lives, buddy. Yeah, your first one will soak in, so definitely do a second one. I don't know if you guys seen the first part of the live where we lost everything. We make about anything, buddy. We are right now doing some barbecue caddies, beer caddies, whatever you gonna call them. That's pine and walnut. That's pine and cedar. That is pine and paddock. We got one over I haven't cut out yet. Pine and purple heart. We do a lot of cutting boards, coasters, bottle openers, planters, do a lot of birdhouses. I'm trying to think of all what we do all kinds of stuff. Built a bench, 5-foot sitting bench. A while back, I actually had it just kind of do a demo for a video, and my mom ended up wanting it, so give it to her for an early birthday present. So now I gotta build another one. And we did a lot of stuff. We built a 3-tier planter. Once we got everything up on shelves and everything else ready for our shows, but did it like that did, you know, it's on a video. Yeah, we try to do a variety, trying to use, I mean, I don't know, if you watch my videos, you'll see our wall with all our wood in it. It's got a ton of stuff in it. We've used a lot of it up, but got a lot to use. I like doing custom furniture. I built a lot of china hutches, cabinets, dining room tables. I built my wife a dining room table 3 years ago, will be 3 years ago. Out of some almost 100-year-old, well, we know every bit of 95 years old, it could be up to 100+ years old. But the building we bought, which had our cafe in it, was built in 1896, and it was, they called it the drugstore for years, and that's because it was a hospital and a drugstore. The upstairs was a hospital, and we took a lot of the old wood out of there, and I made my wife a dining room table, 5 foot by 12 feet. Out of that old wood, and we're going to be doing projects with that coming up soon. So, I seen where Jesco Goods, I think it is, he did a floating end table or nightstand I seen the other day. That was pretty cool. That's gonna be interesting maybe to do something like that. Years ago we used to build houses and we did it from ground up, and I don't miss that. Yeah, that's when my dad was still alive, me and him did that together. I mean, I miss my dad, but I don't miss all that back-breaking crap. I'm just rambling on. Yeah, he did a good job, I thought. I like watching his videos. He makes me laugh a lot. I was bored one day, guys, and you know what? I'm going to make me an adjustable push stick. So I did. I don't know if you guys watched the video or not. Nothing crazy. It's a 2 by 6 out of scrap, dowel rod for a handle. I did dado in a piece of T-track. I came out about 1.5 inches from the bottom. It made this adjustable where if you are pushing something real thin, you can adjust the bottom real thin. Or you know, you can get a deep one if you have to dig 2 by 3 or 4 before you're trying to push through. What I like about this, okay, this literally cost me nothing because I had everything. Now you get a T-bolt and a handle, it's gonna cost you probably $3 or $4, and a T-track piece. But the thing about this is it's sturdy. You can see I've cut into it. Just pay attention, you don't usually have to get crazy, but it cost me nothing to speak of. $5, $10, just say $10. And you run it over 6 months to a year, you have $10 in it versus them fancy push sticks that you gotta buy the new inserts for them and everything else. I'm okay with this. Matter of fact, Jesco, I was hoping he'd be on tonight because I told him I was going to send him one of these. He thought it'd be cool to have one, so we're going to send him one. We got 3 gifts we got to send out. So anyway, nothing fancy, but something easy to do. See the coat on it? See that good? See if it dries clear or whatever.
I think it will.
Did it, was it splatter when you were spraying it?
No. Not well, at the end of the one can, but I feathered it in.
Oh, and that can did it?
Yes.
The new can did it?
Yes. I've never had that happen. Maybe it's, agency usually.
All right, man. Have a good one, buddy. Thank you. We appreciate you watching. You do the same, man. Have a good one. Have a good week.
No. I just noticed it when I got my first turn on it. Well, who's on here? Ray and Sandy tagged Jesco, so maybe he'll pop on.
Right.
Oh, goodness. Kind of upsetting. That kind of upsets me.
Yeah, let it dry very bad. I don't know why. I've never had that happen.
What's the date? Where did you get those clothes?
Yeah, they can't be that old.
September. I'm like, maybe it's not over a couple years old, but I doubt it. Should be on the copyright sticker on the side of the can. You don't see it. Well, on the bin box, I've noticed are on the side.
So it started doing it this week.
Well, that's better, please.
guys, the ones that are watching, I think we're going to call it. I think we had a pretty good evening tonight. I appreciate everybody watching. We will try to do this at least once a week. Try to get our subscriber count up a little bit. So, have any questions or comments? Look forward to watching our video on Wednesday. Thanks and have a great week.